Welcome to the Volvo S90, and in particular the D5 all-wheel drive inscription Geartronic. Yes, a very, very long name for a long and big car, because it's the new Volvo executive sedan on the platform of the award-winning XC90 SUV that Motor Matters has tested in the past, and this is now the sedan version that follows on from it. You take a look around the outside, you can see it really has many, many features to this car. And I'm going to name only a few because otherwise this video would be so long that it would be crazy. So let's just talk about a number of the real fantastic features that this car has. I'll start with some of the standard features. There's also a lot of extra features on this particular test car I'm driving. Starting off with active bending LED headlights with active high beam, which means that the headlights actually bend as you turn corners, as you take a corner, and active headlights detects oncoming traffic on the high beam. It has the standard is 19-inch alloys. You'll see on this particular car it's actually upgraded to 21-inch alloy wheels, an extra at 67,000 Rand, but they certainly look the part, and I'll mention that to you. You've got items like rear parking sensors, of course. You've got the most amazing system of parking, automated parking, and Park Pilot Assist, which allows autonomous driving up to 130 kilometers an hour, believe it or not, almost totally autonomous driving. But it also has this incredible system, the Visual Park Assist, which has overhead 360-degree cameras to show you your parking, reversing, etc. All amazing items that are on it. Drive select mode as well. Climate control, navigation, everything standard on a vehicle of this sort, because it really is something special. You'll see the size of the car. Yes, it's a big sedan. We'll look at the back seat as well just now to show you the executive space you get in it, to a very, very large boot, which even has a powered boot lid as well, adding to just the luxury features and the ease and comfort of operating a car of this sort. Now, let's take a look on the inside of the car. Behind the wheel of the Volvo S90, as I said, it really is an executive saloon, and it has all the aspects and all the hallmarks of a large executive saloon. It really is a comfortable, fantastic car to be in. Volvo described this interior as blonde on blonde, and you can see the off-white leather trim and the whole fascia with the wood grain design in the fascia as well. All real signs of executive driving. You've got, of course, your multifunction steering wheel over here, beautifully finished, again in the cream color trim. So everything is exceptionally well color coordinated as well on the car. Let's just touch on a point quickly. I've been driving the car for approximately 500 kilometers, and have a look at that. I've averaged 7.6 liters per 100 kilometers, which I think is pretty good. And I'm quite proud of that fact. It is an executive saloon, so it's the kind of figure that I think any driver could achieve if they really wanted to. And for a big saloon like this with a diesel engine, I think it's a very good economy. You've got this large touch screen over here, which absolutely has every function you want, just purely on a touch screen, and it works so well and so neatly. You also have on the center dashboard the TFT style display, which can give you various options. It also shows your navigation on the TFT as well, which is really useful and really neat, works very well. And then up over here in front of the driver, there's even a heads-up display, which gives you your speed and does also give you some of your navigation instructions on the heads-up display. Heads-up display is an extra option on this car at approximately 17. Heads-up is 14,500 Rand. That is an extra, optional extra on this car, but to me, really a nice feature, a neat feature. The engine on this car, let's talk that because we haven't discussed it. It's a 4-cylinder turbo diesel. Volvo only going with 2-liter 4-cylinders these days, even in their bigger cars. But this puts out 173 kilowatts and a massive 480 Newton meters of torque from this engine. It really is a powerful engine, and I can tell you it gives you that smooth luxury ride. Amazing acceleration, really gives the performance. Down here you come to your gearbox, 8-speed automatic gearbox, beautifully smooth, effortless, smooth, lovely gear shifts. Below it, the Volvo feature, which is not a push button stop start, to start the engine, but literally you give it a little twist. And for example, I'll switch off the engine now simply by twisting that knob that switches off the engine. You do have your selectable drive mode as well, which gives you eco, normal, or a dynamic mode. And quite honestly, even in normal mode, this car has so much power, you really don't feel the need to change modes. And there, of course, your electronic parking brake. Another feature that this car does have as standard is that it does have all-wheel drive. So you've got that security, that comfort, and that extra luxury of knowing all-wheel drive in all conditions, wet roads, dirt roads, etc. You know you've got that extra safety that is going to make a big difference. Something else that is just an amazing feature on this car is if you look around, and even in the center of the top of the dashboard over here, the upgraded, upmarket Bauer & Wilkins sound system to give you exceptional sound quality as well. Luxury in every single way. Another standard item, sunroof on the car on this particular model. All adds up to real luxury, comfortable, exceptional motoring. So let me ask you a quick question. The price for such luxury. Well, as standard, you'd pay 821,200 Rand for the D5 Inscription Geartronic. But with the extras that this car has, and I've mentioned so many of the extras, you've got the premium pack, which gives you the heated front seats, the boot lid, the visual park assist I mentioned, blind spot information system as well, and items like that add 65,000 Rand. I mentioned the special 21-inch wheels as well. So as tested, this particular car we're in now goes up to 1,018,000 Rand. Yes, it's a lot of money, but boy, oh boy, is this a lot of car. Moving at the back seat of the Volvo S90, you can see again why this is a premium luxury saloon. Look at the space for me to stretch out. The driver's seat is set for myself, but you can see there is such abundant space in the back seat that it really is comfortable. Of course, you've got all your leather trim again, just to show the extra luxury. 2, if you really want 3 in the back seat, but if you want luxury living, this is built for 2 in the back. You've got another feature over here, which is the third and fourth zones for your air conditioning and climate control in the car. So in actual fact, your 2 rear seat passengers can sit the climate control for their own luxury as well. And you also have additional vents even up here in the door pillar, so that you've got head height or face height ventilation for rear seat passengers. It's little touches like this that make a luxury saloon what it really is, and give you your value for money irrespective of what a price a car comes in at. So overall, well, Volvo certainly have decided to take a head-on tilt at the major players in the luxury saloon market. You have to mention Mercedes E-Class, you have to mention BMW 5 Series, etc. And they've certainly taken them on head-on over here. And, well, one other item I don't think I even mentioned is the air suspension on this car to give you that luxury, beautiful, smooth ride, especially on a freeway. I can tell you this car is among the smoother ones I've driven. That air suspension really makes a lot of difference to the car. It's a 17,500 Rand extra, but I certainly would not order an S90 without it if I was buying the car. So as I mentioned, you do have your competition. You have BMW, you have Mercedes, you have Lexus. Yes, they're all in this market. But this certainly, at this level, is a player in the market and in this range of market and market segments. So if you're looking for your large size luxury saloon, you are doing yourself a total disservice if you don't put this onto your list and take a test drive in the Volvo S90. Petrol or diesel, maybe that's your choice. But beyond that, I certainly believe this is a major contender in its market segment. And I think it would very likely, in my opinion, go on and win many awards, just like its sister car, the XC90, has done. For Motor Matters, I'm Alan Rosenmeyer, and I'll see you next time.